You gotta find your inner zen because I don't remember what Saquon Barkley said, but um, it's been a rough, 45 minutes. We just got our asses beat and absolutely handed to us. Probably the worst loss of the season. Let's go pull up some stuff real quick so we can talk about it for a little bit. So we got the Ravens next week. So that's what we know for right now, and I'm pretty sure if we go look at the playoff picture. I think we went from like a 95% chance with the win or something, like 99. Well, I think it would have been 99. Now we have a 45% chance. Like, that's crazy. And you can see the Panthers have a 46% chance. So if we go look at the Panthers now, because the Steelers and the Panthers, I mean, I live in North Carolina, so it's kind of like my home team here. It is pretty rough for both because they did end up losing in Seattle today too. But that is so tough because if we go look at the game, like let's look at the box score for each team. I'm gonna try to not just rant. Aaron Rodgers was 21 for 39, 169 yards. Shador was 17 for 23, 186, a touchdown and 2 picks. Had the 41-yard touchdown to that tight end. And I want to get his name. I don't want to be disrespectful. Harold Fannin Jr. That shit was crazy, though. No, it was a 30-yard touchdown. My fault. I mean, it's just... wait, am I tripping? I swear it was a longer touchdown than that. Because he only has 2 receptions. Or wait, nah, he probably just had a 0-yard reception. I'm tripping. But, Shador did not play good. I don't know if... I would like to go see if we could look at any... Like, look at this catch, bro. I'm just going to try to, I don't know. They going to come get me. If they want to get me, they going to get me. But they throw that up. Boom! I mean, that's crazy. They done got me. But it's insane that he was able to go around and get that. Like, the awareness of the defensive safety to just not go over there and, I don't know, lose his footing like that and just get lost. I mean, because it was a bad throw. But if you look at team stats, I mean, we had more yards. Only 160 passing yards, but I mean, most of that came in the last minute. And then we had more rushing yards, of course, but it was nothing impressive. Because if we look at our yards per play, Jaylen Warren had 5.3. That's okay. But then Kenneth Gainwell, if you take away that 15-yard gain too, I only had 7 rushes, but didn't get no real good yardage. And on the receiving end, I watched the whole game, but it feels like it was just, nothing happened. But I'm looking for a little bit more than this. I swear Kenneth Gainwell had more targets for screens, but Jonnu Smith, 5 receptions, 18 yards. And Clark, bro. Chuck Clark got his ass beat today because it was embarrassing. Do we have video footage of just him getting beat now? Of course, he doesn't have any recent videos, but that was really bad. He played terrible. Pretty sure he's the one who got burned on that not that free play, but that free play. That was a touchdown. Not being able to capitalize on anything, though. Like, we didn't capitalize on a screenplay. We didn't have really any good plays past 20 yards, especially in the air, until I think Scotty Miller had 1 over the middle. And then we had the 2 down the middle with a minute left in the game. And, they're playing a soft zone. But, why are we not looking at Freiermuth a little bit more at the beginning? He came down and he had probably the 2 biggest, clutch catches of the game. And it's we don't look at him at the end of the game whenever we go to Valdez Scantling, 4, 5 times, basically. 3 times straight. And He had 3 receptions for 21 yards for a long of 7 with an average of 7. So very average. And it's like, what? I mean, I don't really know because I feel like this should have been the game Freiermuth kind of just was able to really go in his bag because we needed a big receiver. Or even like Darnell Washington, like not being able to get him on more just like screenplays or like delay releases into like open field, just have something, because if you just get him the ball, he'll go through and he's gonna get you an extra few yards every time through contact. I don't like how he puts his head down though. That's one thing that like I see him. I know he had a concussion issue earlier this year, and he just takes some hits. I know you have to get low, but he just like puts his back into it, and I know that shit has got to be hurting him. But also, Patrick Queen did have a good game. I was happy with what he was able to do, provide some good energy. Cameron Hayward had some good sacks. Not some good sacks, had some good tackles. I think he had a TFL, which was really nice. Getting in the backfield on a 3rd down or a 2nd down. I can't exactly remember, but I mean, it's just disappointing. It is disappointing. But I guess the one positive thing is Myles Garrett did not record a sack, right? No, he did. I was making sure. I would have been pissed if I saw he did, because I did go to the bathroom for like 1 minute. And yeah, it is just very disappointing, because it's not like we got beat by a good team either. You know, if we look over here, highest receiver had 54 yards. Highest running back had 27 yards, you know? And it's like, and they only had 3 points in the second half. Like, we had Boswell missing that field goal really is what killed us the most, because then we had to give up more to the Browns, that field goal that we gave up in the end of the 4th quarter. But I want to really see Mike Tomlin's post-game interview. I feel like that would be one of the more interesting things to see. Will YouTube copyright me for that? Like, I feel like they probably will. But if I go like Mike Tomlin press conference, is he live right now?
Yeah.
Let's just see. That's one.
Tough, hard for AFC North matchup. We certainly didn't make enough plays today, and they did. You got to compliment those guys on an outstanding winning effort. And it's back to work for us. We've been here before, and so certainly we got a big week ahead of us, man, in the big game.
You know, I don't remember last time we were in winning in. Or actually, I think it was last year, but we had to have somebody else lose that ended up winning or something like that. Because we made the playoffs last year. Year before that, with the Chiefs.
Standpoint, man, Darnell Washington,
it's just been disappointing, bro.
We're back in. The rest is just bumps and bruises associated with play. Questions?
Are you surprised your team played like you did so much on one?
You know, I didn't think we played poorly. We just didn't make enough plays.
Nah, I definitely don't know you off the name. I couldn't remember the name, but you a mod though, so I definitely remember your old name.
I thought they played well. I thought the game was kind of unfolding in the way that you would anticipate, but we never made that signature play that kind of got us over the hump.
Well, no shit. I feel like this is such
that
like
generally is the
bland
factor in games like this, and we generally make them. We didn't make them today.
What kept you from making those plays, especially offensively?
You know, they had a lot to do with it. They made some plays, and I'm never.
Well, they barely made any plays. They made one play. They literally made one play. On defense, they had the tip, you know, but they had one play, which was that touchdown. They didn't really do anything else that was much. And then, literally, this is exactly what I just said earlier. Forcing it to MVS after Muth got you all the way down the field is fucking mind-blowing. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. To not give him any respect at all. And then, it's like, yeah. Looking. Yeah, it is crazy. Because, like, just to also look in our face and say that we're, like, playing fine or we're going to fight and have a good shot next week. It's like, I don't think we're going to have a good shot at shit. I don't think we have a real chance. I mean, I think we have a chance, but they give us a 45% chance, bro. We have to play the Ravens. It's in Pittsburgh, so I mean that's a little bit better. But like, bro, if we lose in Pittsburgh to go to the playoffs, Mike Tomlin's gonna be fired. Like, there's no other way that you could go about it. It's just so difficult for me to think about because it's like, yeah, you have all the seasons of just being mid, and mid, but it's like, I don't know. We haven't brought in a good offensive coordinator. We still don't have the greatest quarterback. We don't have a good receiver now because DK suspended. Even when DK was here for most of the season, I mean, we'll be honest, DK was mid. It's not like he was going through with some outstanding play through the season and now we're missing it. But we're still missing it because just everybody else is mid. Stinks. It's like below mid. Like, literally, look, we can't lock nothing up. Everybody else has all their spots locked up besides the Panthers and the Steelers. Like, that's embarrassing. Let's see, right now, nobody cares about this game. Saquon Barkley, 3 carries for 13 yards. My fantasy final, hey, I'm winning my fantasy final, chat. No one's here, but I am winning my fantasy final, and I played against Derrick Henry. He had 45 points, but I got Drake May, who had, I think, like 33 today. He went absolutely crazy, which was insane, to be honest. Yeah, I scored 130 points today. Saquon Barkley hasn't done jack shit so far, but hoping for the best. Then my mom is calling me, so shit. Ain't nobody here anyway. We talk.